primary ignition.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're watching the Virtual Cantina Network. Ooh. Is there a blue milk around? Can I get something? I'm in a cantina after all. Goodbye there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mark Von Ohlen. I am the programming director here at the Virtual Cantina Network, and we are doing a very special last-minute sort of idea video over here. I'm sure a lot of you, Rebels fans in particular, were very excited to see yesterday and today giant boxes arriving at your homes, including the one here. This is the Hasbro Haslab Ghost. And it is gigantic. And I was planning on opening it up today. I was texting with some of the guys on the network, and we decided, let's just do a little unboxing for everyone. We're seeing a lot of questions on the Facebook page. Who's received their ghost? What's included in it? What is a ghost? There are a lot of questions to be answered. So yeah, we're going to start boxing. And with me today, I just want to mention, I've got Jeff Caffrey producing. He will be questions and comments. If anyone has anything, feel free. We're live and we're just doing this sort of off the cuff. So if anyone has any questions, feel free to type them into the chat. We should be live on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, the platform formerly known as Twitter. So send along your... Jeff, how are things going with you? This is your first day of vacation. We're already putting you to work.
Yep. I got to sleep in a little bit and then was like, hey, somebody wants to do an unboxing. So I'm like, all right, I'll jump on.
We did not mean to ruin your vacation, but hopefully this will be a fun one for you.
Yeah, for sure.
Usually the king of the unboxings, and we actually stole his graphic to use at the start of the video. So thank you, Dave. And thank you, Spencer, and everyone for the idea to do this live on the network. It's not going to be a very long video. We did want to just sort of open the box, show you what the main components are, talk a little bit about the Ghost, and of course, as the Rebels Revisited host and the sort of Rebels champion of the network, I was the obvious person to do it. I do know several of these are in the hands of many people who are hosts on the network. So we'll all be comparing notes on our Ghosts this week. Before I open the box, I did want to read a little bit about this product because it's been so long since I bought the thing. I literally forgot what was coming. So first off, the Hasbro Haslab sort of specializes in high-end, we'll say almost like bespoke creations that are usually to the tune of like $300, $400, $500 and even more expensive. And it goes across a range of franchises. Star Wars has had a bunch in the past. There was like a Jabba sail barge. There was a Cantina. There was a bunch of different stuff. The Ghost was the first one that I've ever backed. So this is my first Haslab purchase that I've ever backed. And it is done kind of like Kickstarter, where there's a backer component to this. Like it needed to hit a certain number of pre-orders in order to go live and ship. They announced this at San Diego Comic-Con 2023, and I was there when it happened, which was very cool. So I got to run over and see the first Ghost in the glass case and be very excited about it. And it was actually like quite emotional because you know how Rebels means so much to me and to Ashley and the other people in the network who've worked on this franchise, that we finally have something that I would say is like really collector worthy. There was just so little merch from Rebels. And so this really felt like a nice send off to the franchise after 10 years. And in many of those years being underlooked as a part of like the portfolio of Star Wars programs. But man, did the fans turn out for this. I forgot some of the stats. It's actually like quite wild, like how successful this particular campaign was. The target was 8,000 backers. That was the minimum needed to clear in order to make the Ghost happen. And then there were some stages. There were 3 tiers that unlocked like some action figures and things like that. We'll talk about that. 21,768 people. So basically, almost 3 times the target backed the Ghost.
That's amazing.
Incredible. Jeff, did you back the Ghost? I can't remember.
I did not. I have enough stuff that having a huge box with an amazing ship in it would basically be that for a long time. And I didn't want to, you know, put out the amount, which was not horrible, but you know, just to have it sit in the box in storage basically for who knows how long.
Let me tell you, storage is a question here. And by the way, the sticker price on this wasn't cheap. It was $500. It is a big box, and we'll get to all the components very quickly. But yes, you're not the first person to lament the need for storage purchases. In fact, I was complaining about it to my mom and dad, and my mom and dad are buying me a coffee table to store the thing in as my gift. So it's been a very productive Christmas over here. But yeah, so this got announced in July of 2023 at Star Wars Celebration, like I mentioned. They announced it in the glass case, got to go see it in person. It looked amazing. It has a ton of components to it, over 21,000 backers, and it is a beast. As Spencer said, look at the size of this box. I actually brought out my measuring tape just to measure the box. We're talking almost 3 feet tall and 3 feet across, 49.6 pounds. So if this is getting delivered to you, team lift is the situation. And it's got a ton of pieces in it. I was already texting with Sarah Barnes earlier. She beat me to the punch. Her Ghost is there, and she's already started unboxing, and it seems like it's going to be quite the project. The Ghost itself is 28 inches wide, 34 inches long, and 13 inches tall. And it was the height that was actually like the problem when it came to like finding a coffee table that works. I'm actually if anyone has any good ideas of how they're storing their box, their Ghost, what type of coffee table that almost acts like a box around it. I'm open to suggestions still. That purchase hasn't been finalized. Yeah, so I think at this point, as we start opening things, we can talk about the details. I'm going to just start slicing into this thing. Oh boy, all right, Sarah is saying she took both of her college-aged children, her boys, to get it down the stairs. Yeah, I believe it. Sarah, girl, it's an all-arms day today dealing with the Ghost. All right. I'm going to slice into this. I got my trusty little blade. I'm just going to cut it in the top, and then what I'm going to start doing is putting pieces onto the table. And Jeff, you just let me know if anything's out of frame or can't be seen.
You're good so far. Don't cut yourself.
Yeah, believe me, I will. I'll be the first one to bleed out on air on the.
Maybe we'll. I don't want to say it'll get us views, but
yeah, exactly. Like horrible accident, fail. That's actually all I should really need the knife for. Oh, there's another layer. Okay. So immediately underneath, there's another layer that needs to be sliced. And they do have good protection on the sides. They have these little corner pieces, these plastic pieces,
nice.
with cardboard over here.
Oh, very, very cool. They were serious about keeping it nice and safe, it looks like. Oh,
yeah. As someone who works in this space, shipping helmets that cost $500-$600, like, we use similar stuff. Not that light. Oh, do you think this light is too bright? I think it's fine.
I think it's okay.
Yeah. All right. I'm getting lighting cues from my personal assistant over here. Thank you, Jason Duggar.
It's lighting the Los Cats. So
yeah. Actually, what I'm going to do is stuff like this. Jason, I'm going to hand these to you so you can take them out because we don't need these in the shot. There you go. And these, thank you. All right, next level of slice. This looks like the actual box. So they put the box that the product is in a shipper, which is very smart. Oh, here we go. I actually went out of my way to not look at stuff yesterday. Yeah, the box in the box, Sarah. That's how we do a lot of
What's in the box?
Yeah. Forgetting that. Paltrow's head. Paltrow's head, yes. Or from, what's in the box also became from Prison Break at the end of season 1. That was also.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
They adopted it.
Oh, my God. How do I get this? How do I get this out?
I may have to do a flip it
horizontally and do this.
Yeah, maybe all the way upside down, and I'm sure there's going to be some major suction going on that you may have to overcome. So having Jason around, I think, is an ideal. Yeah. Woo. Oh, they gave you a little gap. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Whoa. Yeah, more
Yeah.
support.
Great.
That's
Look,
cool.
things going great here. Take this box. Don't knock over the camera. We're off to an awesome start, guys. In all seriousness, though, I love how safely packed this is. There's multiples of this little cardboard thing.
That's nice.
So yeah, it's nice and safe. I'm gonna give you all these. There you go. And I'm gonna slice this open.
We need to have this in.
I'm just gonna open it from the side. Right.
Those are the hefty ones too. Wow, that's like those are like pallet support or something, right? When they put it on, like when they wrap up a pallet, they use really strong ones like that to catch the edges or the corners, I should say.
Yeah, and we actually just packed all of our product for Halloween and Party Expo. We just packed all of our product for Halloween and Party Expo, and we were.
You already opened the other end, right? So you can just lift that box off of there, right?
I should be able to, yes. So
without having.
Let me get both sides open, though. All right. First note, though, I have a tiny complaint. This thing is branded Ahsoka, and that's just ridiculous. This is a Rebels product. What are we doing?
Oh,
here?
for sure.
How should I do this?
But you can try. Well,
here, let's pull this.
There you go. Perfect.
All right.
Look at that.
All right. I want to show you the branding. Star Wars Ahsoka.
Huh. That could, definitely be ideally the Rebels, but whatever.
I've been lamenting the fact that all of the Rebels characters that we've seen in product as of late is Ahsoka based, so it's like the live action look and feel. And that's no shade against the new actors who have taken on the roles. It's just that Rebels is what built this ship. So I would like to see more official Rebels product, though I will take what I can get.
Sarah's saying that she was complaining about the branding on the box, but the figures themselves actually say Rebels.
Yes, that is
amazing.
I got to be honest. I want to dive into the figures first, but let's see what. Okay, so this is the inside of the box. Oh yeah. Here's the artwork. I forgot to show you guys this.
Yeah, Mike.
Jeff, can you see any of this?
Good 2/3 of it. If you have your extra, there you go. Look at that. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah, the artwork on the side of the box is. Oh, the color is on the other side. Hold on.
Right. It's very much like Mike's mentioning. It's a retro style with the photograph and then the artist rendering on the opposite side, right?
Yeah. This was the way the original action figures were done. You can see the Kenner logo on there, which I love.
That's fun.
I love that they're keeping it going because
when
I was at Topps, they were a licensee in 1977, the same way Kenner was, and Topps was the longest running licensee because Kenner had been acquired by Hasbro of Star Wars back when I first joined in 2015. So we had this big sign at Star Wars Celebration saying "Strong with the Force" since 1977. So the legacy of this brand, especially as we get closer to the 50th. I don't want to lose that. And so seeing Kenner on here is a nice thing. Good job, guys.
Yeah. I'm a big proponent of anything marked or labeled as Kenner. Don't want to let that brand die.
This is I want to bring this up so you can see the side.
Don't get a hernia.
Intentionally crashing into my Christmas tree. It's okay.
Yeah, that's all right. The cats will take care of that later.
Oh, yeah. No, they've been tiny demons. Oh, here we go. I got a little that's an easy one. Okay. Sarah's
saying look for the directions and that they give you a step-by-step instructions order.
Oh, look what I pulled first. Oh, Sarah, I'm not going to build this thing. I'm just opening some boxes. I will lose my mind if I try to build it now. And also, my husband is the builder. He can follow directions and everything.
That's very cool.
These are our action figures. I do want to take these out. This is what I'm actually most excited about. And they are on the cards, like you said, that are Rebels branded. All right, let's do one at a time. Let's start with Ezra Bridger. Here we go. Look how gorgeous this is. Good job, guys. This is so nice.
Yeah, I love the oversized card because are they 6 Black Series scale?
These are vintage scale. This is actually part of their vintage line. So
it looks a little bit bigger to me, but that's whatever.
Yeah, they look about 3.5, and Ezra comes with a helmet, a Scout Trooper helmet, which he loves a helmet. His green lightsaber, his blaster, and a little baby Loth cat. You know that Ezra Bridger is my new cosplay. I've got a cat jumping into the shot.
And the timing is impeccable for the kitty cat appearance for sure.
Look, and I've got Hicks up here.
He's out of frame.
Mr. Hicks is out of frame.
Jason's on cat wrangling duty.
Yeah, they are internet sensations.
Oh yeah, that was definitely a moment.
The cards. I look terrible, man. I really have to get a haircut. Sorry, guys. I was not late.
Nobody's looking at you. We're all looking at what you're holding up.
True. All right, here is the Hera figure. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Cool. And you can see the mural in the background on all these products.
Oh yeah. We'll have to have you take some photos and post them up on the page later.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Card. That's what else we got. And then we have Kanan and Zab.
Uh-oh, we got a cameraman.
There we go. Thank you for the help, honey.
Getting Hicks in the shot. I'm just, my only issue with, I mean, I didn't buy it, so I can't really complain. But the fact that they didn't give the entire crew in with the ship.
Everyone should be on cards. I can't not look at Hicks. I'm so sorry. Stack of cats over there. Yeah, and here's Zeb. Yeah, Sabine and Ahsoka and Chopper are in the ship, not on cards. And I don't understand why they can't all match. Like, it makes me crazy, but you know there are going to be customizers.
Well, isn't Chopper not even a full figure? He's like a half figure that fits into a place.
I think he fits into something, but I think they gave you the whole figure. I'd have to double check. I'm going to just take this off. Here you go. I'm going to pass this to you. All right. All right. That was the first box. Oh. All right. What's this? Oh, okay.
So much stuff.
Oh. And look, as Sarah said, there are instructions for people that want that.
People that care.
Yeah. Oh, Jason just mentioned something about the cards. They are unpunched, so they look in box. So
do they have the little outline of where the punch would go without it being popped out? Okay.
Yeah, it's perforated. Oh boy. Nice. Okay. This vertical box here has a bunch of accoutrements, including these look like little weapons and
detail pieces, right?
Yeah.
And Sarah's confirming that Chopper half figure is in that box.
Half figure. Oh.
Which is kind of that's what I was thinking when I first saw it, that it was kind of a bummer that they didn't give you a full-on Chopper that fit in there. Wow, that's a lot of cool little pieces.
Yeah. These are all the pieces that fit onto the outside of the ship. Like, I want to say laser cannons and the like. Someone will do a much more in-depth review than me on like the specifics, but here we go. The Phantom's in here.
Oh, that's where he is.
Phantom 2. Landing gear. Thank you. Sarah, I'm so glad that you're here for this. I'm like, this box is cute. Here, Jason, I'm going to give you this. And then we got the Phantom.
There goes Hicks. Hicks got bored with being on camera. Okay, so there's Chopper on the Phantom.
Yes, he's right here. I thought he was coming as a figure, so I missed that in the description. By the way, I have up on here like the big description of everything from Hasbro. If you go to the lab page, you can see all of the details. And it's been so long. It's been 1.5 years since I bought this thing, so I forgot what it even came with. Yeah, the main cockpit has seating for 4. There's a nose turret with seating for 1. Crew quarters with bunk beds. Captain's quarters with a single bed. Gallery and lounge with seating, game table, and dining table. It's crazy the amount of stuff that's in here. The card is
that is pretty insane.
Classic. Oh, here we go. They talk about the classic packaging. Classic packaging is a tribute to the Spectre crew, calling back to the original 70s and 80s Star Wars.
The Jarek table.
Yeah, very cool. And then here are the big pieces of the ship. Like, these are some of the things that makes the Ghost really feel like the Ghost. Like, on the over here. They
did not skimp with the detailing on some of that stuff.
It's incredible. And then these look like
it looks almost like something like John Goodson would have built. Very cool.
Unreal. I mean, look at how gorgeous this is.
So Sarah's chiming in again, saying Sabine and full-size Chopper had to be purchased separately. So that that was the other two figures that were available or whatever.
I think I got them because I'm pretty sure I bought like all the stuff, but knowing me, I messed it up. Okay.
Yeah, the detailing is really, really nice. They did a great job.
Okay, I'm going in order of box size. This is the next one.
So many boxes. So is
this one only has one piece over here. It's strange.
Probably more for protection than anything else.
What is that? I'm curious as to what it is, why it has this extra plastic around it. Oh, it's the gun turret where you can put Ezra probably. Ezra's usually in here. Or Sabine.
Right. That's a trip.
There, that's cute.
It's interesting how those are all components that fit into the larger ship.
Oh, here we go. Here comes the rest of the ship. The other pieces of
more chunks. That's funny how they did that.
Yeah.
But it makes sense because you could. I wonder if does the full size like assembled ship actually fit back in that box?
Oh no. Oh, well, yeah, it would because it's 23 inches across. This box is 32 by 35, and I believe the length and width on this.
Tall enough?
Yeah, it'll fit. I'm looking for the picture on here that has the length and width. Okay, 28 width, 34 length, so it will just fit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, ship. Now I'm curious. Like this actually doesn't look so bad to put together. But like,
I'm so used to vintage scale figures or ships coming basically as one piece, except for maybe a few little pop-on pieces. But this thing is like a lot of pieces.
This is crazy. This is an all-day affair, and unfortunately for me, today is like not that day.
So this is an unboxing, not a building of the ship, correct?
This could be a fun little project, though. You know who'd be great at this, aside from Sarah, who, as you know, one of the big Rebels fans on the network. I know Mike got one, I think, and I know Ashley has one. And Ashley also being an artist, I could see her like doing some customizations too. That could be a fun project for us to do on air, like build the ghost and play with the ghost kind of thing.
Sarah's saying, "Meh, only a couple of hours."
Yeah, yeah. It's especially now, I'm so busy. Well, what's those holiday parties tonight? We have things going on, but this is a great Christmas gift. I'm very excited it arrived like in the calendar.
That's good timing. That is really, I mean, if somebody bought it for like a kid, which that kid is spoiled, but that would be like the most amazing reveal on Christmas morning, I think.
Oh, without a doubt.
Oh, we got flying oath cats.
That over here helping me. Jason, let me give you this. And then we have...
Does Jason have enough room to store all this stuff off camera?
We're throwing everything into the spare bedroom. Here's the instructions.
There they are, finally.
Oh, they don't have words. Oh, my nemesis.
Oh, Mark's lost in the box.
I can fit in the box, let me tell you. Okay, here are the instructions.
Oh.
They've all got labels. Everything's
color-coded and stuff.
Left and right, numbered, organized. There's definitely a rhyme and reason to it. Just the outside. So that picture's the same that is on the outside of the box.
Yeah, that great artist rendering of the...
And this is your key guide right here. So it tells you what's in each of the boxes. So you can see the figures are in like the long box, and then you have the various pieces of the ship and everything else. So you can use this to get started. And then it shows you where you can put the figures, like how they fit into the ship when you're doing your play action and everything. So
nice.
Very cool. Oh, meanwhile, one of the cats is already in the big box in the other room. So, that took all of 10 minutes. All right, there's one last box in here, and it's the biggest one. I'm just going to pull this out. Can you take the big box? Thanks. Grab that. It's too slippery.
You're stuck.
All right. I don't know what this is. We'll find out in a second. Oh, well, okay. This is one giant piece, basically.
That's like the main fuselage or something.
This is like, all right, I'm going to have to clear room on the table. Let's move this knife. And
don't lose those instructions.
Don't lose those. I'll leave the Phantom over here and the gun turret. I'll put the loft cat back over here. He was helping. He's looking a little clumsy.
He's got a little wobbly legs.
Guys, look at this thing. This is the main piece of the ship.
Wow. That's massive by itself.
Yeah, this alone is 29, almost 30 inches. So, and then you piece on the various wing components and everything else.
Right, to make it a lot like what it gets about twice as wide once you put those.
Yeah. Oh look, I'm sure that's not the right order for anything. Let me not mess this up. Let me turn this too, so everyone can see.
Don't want anything stuck before you want it stuck.
Yeah.
So when you put those triangular pieces that you were showing earlier for the sides, it'll probably be about twice as wide as what it is currently. Yeah,
I'm gonna grab one and see if we can show a couple of the triangles just as like an understanding of the scope and scale of this thing.
Right, and you can see the whole cockpit sort of needs to be assembled as well, right?
Yeah. Like this probably clicks in. No.
The other way, opposite. Turn it 180 degrees. Well, the other way. Your front is. There you go.
There we go.
Like that.
Yeah, it's something like this. There's a thing.
Like slides in or something, unless that's the back.
Unless this goes here. This actually might go here. Let me have one piece, honey. Yeah, I think this goes. I don't think that goes here. I think this goes here.
Yeah.
I think this goes here.
Make it a diamond shape kind of.
I don't want to click anything in. I'm very nervous.
Yes. Don't get committed before you need to.
Yeah, I think this piece goes here, and then there's another bigger wing piece.
Right.
But yeah, this is. I mean, look at the detail on the side over here. This is just incredible.
That's amazing that all that's on there already. Because like they don't make you. Is there a sheet of stickers that you have to apply, decals or anything?
No stickers. I don't think there are any stickers in here.
That's the other thing is them shipping it with all that deco is really cool.
Yeah.
Spencer, sorry. Sarah says you can take the two top panels off.
Oh.
So I guess that reveals the interior of the ship.
I guess that's not right.
Yeah, well, you'll figure it out when you have.
Yeah, I think it's this way. Yeah, that makes sense. And then the other wings go over here. Yes. Yeah. I see the picture, but here's the thing. I can't do Lego. I can't build furniture. I can't build IKEA.
I concur.
And Jason will do the building for me. So
there you go.
It's going to be a labor of love as I watch.
It's going to take 10 minutes.
It will not take 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right. We'll time you. Maybe I'll film Jason building it for
there you go.
About Rebels while he does it. So we can film that separately and then throw that on the network as well.
Yeah.
But, I'm glad we made it through the box, at least. Like, this is quite the commitment, guys. I hope everyone out there who got their Ghost is happy with it. I got to tell you, I'm elated. I've wanted for a long time to have, like, a real collectible piece, like a real destination kind of thing for Rebels. I've got my Ghost ornament on the tree that I can show you guys. That's new from this year. But, like, we haven't had something big, like a Millennium Falcon, that you can point to and be like, this is Rebels, you know? And this can be that. So
nice.
Show you this. This was the Ghost ornament we got from Hallmark this year.
Oh, very cool. It's
fantastic.
Good to see the juxtaposition between how big that other one is. Wow.
It's as big as the turret. Like, look at this.
Yeah, look at that.
If we're using the scale on this, it's kind of amazing. By the way, I love this ornament. It's very cute.
Does it light up or anything?
It has sound too, right? Where's the button? I don't know how to do anything. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're gonna get demonetized. Help! Turn off.
We just don't want to get kicked directly off of Facebook.
Exactly. There we go. And then the Disney police show up. But yeah, that gives you some scale as to the size of that ornament versus this. I mean, this is taking up my whole table over here, and we haven't even put on most of the pieces. It's truly insane. And it is definitely going to be a big focal point of our living room, mostly because it's going to take up most of the living room.
Can you see where the panels that come off of the top are? If they're easy to open, maybe it'll show the inside of what you have there. I don't know.
Where are the panels? There's going to be I wonder if it's.
They might be.
I see the line. Yes, there we go.
There you go. Nice.
Okay, that snaps off really easily. It's
Yeah.
just
See,
flat piece.
just squeeze gently, according to Sarah.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The only piece that comes out, or is it this one too? There we go.
Oh, there you. Wow.
No, that
Nice.
sounded dangerous. I thought I broke it. Those are the two flat pieces, and then we've got inside, still printing on the inside. Like it still looks like the interior of a ship. If you're a ship person,
Wow.
like schematics and all that stuff, like this is right on. I'm gonna hand you these, honey.
That's fun
And
when
then
they
let's see the inside. So
add extra detail like that is really cool.
4 chairs.
That is roomy.
Bottom for all the different crew members. I like that they're sort of color coded too. We've got the big. I love the couch. The couch is amazing because it's very like a Star Warsy couch. Reminds me of actually the Millennium Falcon.
Very much, yeah.
And then
you can see where the table pops in right in front of it.
Yeah, and that looks like it's built in. Like that doesn't look like it's removable. There's another chair in front of a computer over here. We've got the bunks, and by the way, the bunks look just about to scale to the Star Wars hotel. So this is Star Cruiser level.
So would this be considered screen accurate in terms of the layout inside there?
I don't think so. I think that this is
More
a little bit tight, and I think they had to make it work. But I would say this is as close as it gets. Like I can't imagine that you're going to find anyone doing anything closer than this. Certainly not for Rebels. But yeah, I thought that there was a little more room in the ship.
Well, there's what 3 main compartments, which is I mean,
we've got the top
play
is
value.
your driver's seat, we'll call it, the cockpit, right? And that's with all the chairs and the ladder downstairs, and then the bedrooms, and then the back is where everything else is, including it should be the dining room table. I believe that was one of the accessories. The couch, and then everything else.
On the front, there's also that like bubble gunner station, isn't there? That would normally would fit on in front of the cockpit, where like somebody would pop down into.
I think that
or is that just
here? Yeah, there's another piece on the front too.
Yeah, it's like a bubble kind
and
of.
And the Phantom should be in the
glass.
back.
It's I could see it. I could see where it fit on that piece you popped off.
Yeah.
The lid piece, you could see where it's slotted into that.
Yeah. Well, that's
Sarah's also saying there's a cargo bay. So would that be on the bottom, maybe?
Underneath the. Do I have to remove another piece? Because there is. You can see down. There must be another thing to snap off. As you can see, we did no preparation for this video. It was very much like the box arrived. Now what? So yeah, we're gonna definitely explore and play with this. And you have to imagine every single Star Wars channel is gonna do like a deep dive. I saw some pictures on Instagram yesterday, and I quickly scrolled past because I didn't want to be. I don't. Even though I backed it and I saw the details, I didn't want to have it spoiled. Like I want to kind of enjoy it in the moment. So, yeah, we're gonna figure it out. And see what else is in here. I think I'm gonna take my figures off the card as well, so I can put them into. Don't you think? I'm in this mode of like, if you have it, use it.
Yeah.
No, if you have it, just have it and store it. You know, there's nothing sadder than like an unopened box.
I mean, depending on how you were going to display it, I could see both versions. The figures in the box or on the card next to the ship, or displayed sitting in the ship, which would probably be a little cooler.
Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna make this it'll be a display piece, but I think I'm gonna put the figures in the ship or outside of the ship. That way I can have it fully built. Because I don't know if I want to have a top missing. Like being able to take off the top is awesome, but I also want to see the whole ship.
Yeah, you want a complete ship.
Yeah. I'm curious to see how everyone's going to display this stuff. Well, let me have that piece, so I can put.
Yeah, that's the one that the Phantom slots into right there.
Yeah. So if I do, that's not right.
No, that's right.
No, it's this.
No.
Oh no, it's this.
I think you had it right the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see the way it fits around some of that stuff.
Yeah.
Where's the Phantom? See if you can pop them up, sit them up right up there.
And this goes like this. Yeah.
There you go.
None of this is snapped in correctly.
Right now.
I know, it's a thing. There we go. Oh, all right. Here, I'm just going to leave that like that. And then let's see where the Phantom would slot in.
Up above on the
Oh
top.
my God, what am I doing? There we go.
Back there you go.
Okay. Now
In there somewhere.
making sense. It
Probably
should be,
slides in or something right there.
here we go. It can click in. I have clicked nothing because I will inevitably break it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is great though.
Wait until you're building it.
I'm thrilled. Like I am beyond ecstatic at just how well this turned out, and also like how much time and love and care went into this. And it's going to provide, especially for Rebels fans, like hours and hours of enjoyment from the unboxing to the building to the setup. How are you going to display it? I'm ready to start watching YouTube videos on it. Yeah, and maybe rewatch some Rebels as if I haven't seen the show enough.
Yeah, exactly. I hope somebody who, amazing woodworkers or something have already prepped with their plans for a coffee table that they can make available to Star Wars fans.
That would be amazing. And actually, if there's anyone in the chat, I realize the chat is probably just like Spencer, Sarah, and you. But if there's anyone else in the chat who has recommendations on a coffee table or some way to store this, I'm open to all the ideas. And if I come across anything interesting, I'll share it with the group. I put this out on the Facebook page later today. It's been a busy week on the network. We actually just had a news desk like minutes ago talking all about Celebration 2025 that Spencer was hosting. And then we're doing a New Year's special next week. We've got our regular programming for Monday, which is Clone Wars Revisited. And Wednesday's Christmas. So we're off on Christmas, which is exciting. But then I think, Jeff, you're hosting a show on Thursday? You have another
episode? Doing another watch along with, I forget who the guest is coming up, but, John Goodson. What am I saying? Speaking of,
yeah,
we already mentioned him in the stream.
That's why he was in your brain too. Missed today's Saturday when we're doing this. The watch along that we just did last Thursday for the latest episode of Skeleton Crew had on Ardashir from
he was awesome.
First, and I know him a little bit from my time working at Denuo Novo. He's fantastic. He's a stunt guy, an actor. He's been on screen in a bunch of different stuff. He builds armor. He's very cool. So definitely watch that episode. He's an excellent.
That was a great episode.
Yeah, he tells a good story. He's also just super nice too. We know a lot of people in the fandom. He's one of the good ones. There's a lot of great ones in the Star Wars community, especially within the DCN, which is why we're doing this. So everyone out there, your call to action is send me your pictures of your ghost and how you're displaying them and what coffee table you're using and all of that. Jeff, what else do we have before we sign off?
You guys are doing something Monday. I don't know. It's tomorrow.
I think tomorrow is Jedi Archives.
I'm not sure.
Right? No, it's Unifying Force. It's Unifying Force tomorrow because they're going live tomorrow, and then we're doing a little special pre-record afterwards that everyone on the network will see on New Year's.
Right.
Yes, it's Unifying Force tomorrow. Monday is Clone Wars Revisited. We're doing our next episode, and we're still in season 1, which is very exciting.
We can do a Rebels callback, obviously, for Clone Wars Revisited, with having the ghost being in 2/3 of the host's hands.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see if I know that Ashley's working this weekend, so I'm very curious to see if she's able to get to it and open it up before the show on Monday. I'm going to try to build some of this tomorrow. I had such a busy week. My mother-in-law was in town last week, Jason's mom, so we were running all over the place. That's why you missed me on Clone Wars last week. We were at the Rockettes. And it was,
wow. That's
fun. We'll talk all about my holiday happenings. We saw Audra McDonald in Gypsy. We saw Stereophonic on Broadway. We saw the Rockettes. We went to Rockefeller Center. We were out in Jersey visiting my sister. It was a ton of fun. And now Christmas is like now. So this is great timing for everyone who was hoping it would arrive in time for Christmas. It has. And now we just have to build the thing.
Indeed. All right. So we can mention a couple things for, we have the Not So Virtual Cantina Special Edition coming at Star Wars Celebration Japan, which is sponsored by our friends at Hyperspace Props. If you want to get some great, amazing credits for cosplay and sabacc use our code NSVCSE for 10% off at Hyperspace Props. Also, again, the special edition, or not so virtual Cantina special edition, will be coming up, and tickets go on sale on the 1st of the year. So keep an eye out for that if you're interested. It'll be a fun time. We try to make our events as interactive and cool as possible. Oh, we have more cat playing there.
They're causing havoc over here. There are too many open boxes. I'm feeling the FOMO a little bit about Celebration Japan, and of course the not so. That's really, that's even from Celebration 2023. It was the events that we did as a group and the other things that we attended. So the big event at the O2, the Boon to Eve, like those are the things that'll really stick with me. It's the community, right? It's our family. So I hope everyone there has a great time. Get your tickets. As everyone probably is aware, we're doing these bi-weekly, soon to become weekly special edition news desks on Saturdays. We'll be ramping up for Celebration all throughout the new year and giving you all the information you need to travel to Japan, to get ready for the show. We'll be reacting to what news Lucasfilm puts out. I think in the latest announcement, they said Diego Luna is one of the guests that's attending.
Right.
And it seems like he'll be doing autographs and photo ops. So that's very exciting. Yeah. But yeah, we're really, really excited about 2025. This is a great way to end 2024, it's been a crazy year over here, but it's been a good one in a lot of ways. And this is a nice little gift to have at the end of the year. Hope everyone out there enjoys your ghosts. Be sure to tune into everything, as Jeff said, that's coming up on the network. Obviously, follow us on all of our social pages. We've got the Star Wars Celebration Japan 2025 Facebook group that you're probably watching this on right now. We've got our YouTube page that is growing and constantly adding programming. Some new stuff coming in 2025. And of course, follow us on Instagram as well. And I think that's everything for today.
Yes. Well, that was fun. I like seeing your experience opening up this box. It's always fun to see things like that. So look forward to seeing it built.
Yes, exactly. I'll share pictures after that. We'll see if I don't know if people want to see me clumsily try to connect these things. But
if you could do a stream with, like you said, Jason building it. And if you did it live, we could all heckle him.
Oh boy! If I set up a super chat and people send me money, we'll do it.
There you go.
Because I'm going to be thoroughly embarrassed. So we'll figure it out. But happy building, everyone. And Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year. We're up on it soon. And join us on Monday on Clone Wars Revisited, where Ashley and I will be comparing notes on the Ghost. Thank you, everyone, for joining in. And as always, may the Force be with you.
Always.